welcome to yet another beer review with me, Peter, the Master of Hobbits. Today's beer is going to be a pretty special beer. It's going to be a limited release beer from the Struise Brewers. It's going to be the Struise Cuvée Delphine. Says on that flag, truth can set you free. And the artwork is by Delphine Brewed, which is also why the beer is named Cuvée Delphine. It's an Imperial. It's actually the Black Albert Batch 0 aged on bourbon barrels, but I'll just read out the info here because it says all about it. Black Albert was used in a new barrel aging project more than a year ago. Now, a Black Albert was used in a new barrel aging project more than a year ago. Carlo was able to get his hands on a stock of 4 Roses bourbon barrels, and we heavily filled them up with Batch 0. This unique creation was originally to be named 4 Black Roses in honor of its heritage, but our friends in Kentucky strongly advised us not to do so. What to do? As the disowned offspring of Black Albert, the name Cuvée Delphine imposed itself. Savoring the Belgian irony, we are most honored to have artwork by Delphine Breuel shining on this label. You will not find this ale all over the globe. There is no export program, but we will try to provide stock through our web shop and some specialty beer pubs. And this is the 2009 vintage, so it's been aging for a year. And before that, it's also been aging on the bourbon barrels. It's on 13% alcohol. It's a big beer, and it's brewed with water, barley, hops, sugar, and yeast. And quite interesting, because Black Albert is a fantastic beer, and the Batch 0 is just the first batch from 2008 of Black Albert released as Batch 0. It's basically the same beer, it's just the first batch. But I'm also able to get that currently. I don't think I'll review it though, because I already reviewed the standard Black Albert. Oh yeah, you can just smell the bourbon right away from smelling the cap, and the cap is just a gold colored cap. Look at that beer. That is just pitch black, no light coming through, lovely looking, 4-finger head on a 13% beer. It looks like it's just sticking around. That's just wow. Yeah, 4-finger fluffy tan head. This just looks like an amazing Imperial Stout. But let's check out the aroma. Oh yeah, you get the bourbon right away. The bourbon barrels, the wood. Oh, this smells nice. No alcohol in the aroma at all, really. A lot of roasted malts and coffee, some dried dark fruit, a slightly sugary note. Coffee as well. Oh, it smells really, really big. Also a slight amount of chocolate. And mostly just a good amount of roasted malt and coffee with that bourbon barrel note. This smells really good. It smells like a nice Imperial Stout. So let's give this Cuvée Delphine a taste. Oh wow, that is a big ass beer. There is a slight amount of alcohol in the taste. It's very well hidden, but in the body on it, it's a nice full body with a nice viscous creamy texture to it, which is really nice. First flavors you get is like a sugary dark fruit type of flavor along with the roasted malt. Yeah, reminds me of like maybe plums dipped or soaked in bourbon or whiskey. So it reminds me, but then you get some wood, you get the bourbon notes, which is just really nice. A slightly almost tobacco note to it as well. Coffee, chocolate, or vanilla. Oh yeah, especially in the aftertaste. Oh yeah, the vanilla. There's actually a lot of vanilla in the aftertaste. That tastes really nice. I'm impressed how easy drinkable this is. It just goes down insanely smooth. I mean, a 13% ABV, you would imagine this being very, very tough to drink. But this is just smooth as fucking hell. Yeah, okay, the chocolate as well, especially in the aftertaste. This is pretty warm, by the way. I'm having it around room temperature. I always usually drink my Imperial Stouts around room temperature, so I want the most out of the flavor. But wow, and it's also bottle conditioned. There's just a thick layer. I don't know if you can see that. Of just sediment in the bottom of this bottle. But wow, it's a really big beer. You can really feel the cloying type of sticky sensation on your lips. That's just nice. Maybe slight amount of smoke as well, and the bourbon. The bourbon is very well balanced, by the way, between the whiskey, bourbony notes and the roast. Yeah, and just the rest of the components of the beer. And the vanilla isn't really overpowering, because I know in some barrel-aged beer the vanilla taste can really become way too much, but this is just a treat. Rating wise, I'm definitely going to rate this a 95. This is just amazing stuff. I mean, I might prefer this over the Black Albert, which is a fantastic Imperial Stout. Wow, and it is just so well balanced. This is definitely worth checking out, guys. A 95 for the Struise Cuvée Delphine. Struise really makes some good stuff, and the last beer I had from them was the Oostvleteren. That wasn't really impressing me as much as this. This is just out of the ballpark. I really mean, wow, that's just good stuff. I hope you can get it. I know, or you also know now, that it is really rare. It's difficult to get a hold of. But if you can try and check out the Struise webshop, maybe they still have them. Or maybe you're just lucky to live close to the Ebenezer pub, which also sells this beer. The Black Albert was specially brewed for that pub in the US. But that's it for this beer review, guys. Make sure to check out the Cuvée Delphine if you can. And yeah, remember to subscribe, comment, let me know what you think of, just the plain old Struise Black Albert or this one if you've had any of these. And yeah, remember to subscribe, check out my older videos and all that, and I'm gonna say cheers, and I will see you in yet another beer review.